know what? Fuck it, we're launching a private beta. I mean, hey, we could just have some hope, right? Oh, it makes me happy just listening to, just seeing how smooth all this animation is, this whole intro thing. Treyarch, Activision, Beanox, respect. Raven, respect. And let me in, please. I don't even care about playing Blackout right now. I just want to play the game, period. Play the next best thing, I guess. There's no choice. This is the closest we can get to it. It's like 8.5 days to go, and it's just, oh, I'm so ready. I am so ready for this game. Don't know what I'm gonna do leading up to it, but although yesterday I did do a Q&A. So if you missed that, go and check that out. There's some questions on there, and I mean, none of my Q&As are ever really normal questions, are they? To be fair, if I actually specifically picked out and handpicked each and every single question to specifically be really weird and gross as possible, then usually there's some weird questions. And actually, speaking of weird interactions, so as a YouTuber, as somebody that like just makes content on the internet and stuff, and people know who I am, kind of, there's some people out there, I guess, that, you know, believe they're all like on celebrity level, or even the biggest YouTubers out there, people consider actual celebrities and all that shit. Me, that's no, I'm not even aiming for that. That is like literally the opposite of what I want. Why does everybody run this weird Cerberus thing? Is there a way to destroy it, like, better? So initially when I was recognized in real life, I remember the first time I was ever recognized, I was in a mall with my ex-girlfriend like years and years ago. I was in a different team at that time, and that just blew me the fuck away, because I was at like 40K at that time or some shit like that. Because at that time, I mean, 40,000 subscribers, I mean, it definitely, I mean, goes a further way than it does now, but I be seeing people like sitting there talking shit to each other for not getting 1 million views of video. Like, I mean, relax. It's holy shit. Ah, fuck, man. 1 million views of video. Shit. Got me there.
Profit wasted. Profit KIA.
You're serious? It's a real shame when this guy can't boost jump anymore. Later, bitch. I've had interactions with people like in public before where it was, I would say 90% of the time it's okay? But there's the other 10% where things get a little strange. Like, this happened a while ago. So I was at this store, I went shopping, and then I was bringing the cart out with all the food and shit. This guy came up to help me, okay? And guy as in, it's like a younger kid, I think, but he's like way bigger than me. Like, he's like fucking 6'2", 6'3", maybe even bigger. He's just bigger in general. I mean, to be fair, that's not difficult. I'm like 155 pounds at a 5'9", but so he comes up to me, he goes, "Hey, Jev, can I take a picture?" And in the process of him asking that question, he already was like wrapping his arm around me, his massive arm, by the way, around me, and taking a picture already, like a selfie thing. And I was just like, okay. And after he takes a picture, he's like, "Wow, man, I'm gonna help you out with this stuff." Wow, you're a lot smaller than I thought. You fucking pussy. And my reaction, I'm just, huh? I didn't want to sit there and throw hands with somebody in a fucking parking lot or some shit like that. And I knew it was just like this lighthearted thing, but I was just like, it caught me off guard. I was like, holy shit, okay. Like, most people are usually pretty comfortable with me. You know, they'll come up to me and say the forbidden phrase and all sorts of shit like that. But most of it's pretty lighthearted and nothing serious. And a lot of the time, even other people feel weird about it. So, and then I come across other people that are kind of the polar opposite to this guy. This guy's a little bit too intrusive and just kind of all over the place, all over me. Whereas other people, I end up being in these weird positions where I've had times where people have kind of followed me like around stores and stuff, like, and actually followed me. I mean, aisle for aisle, and then like not picking anything up in that aisle, no cart or anything. There are people that will actually walk around the store, not even buy anything. It's just, it's really strange. They'll just be like standing at the end of the aisle, like pretending to look at shit. They'll like pick things up, look at them, read the label on them, put them back. It's just, people have done really weird shit. Obviously, I mean, I'm not the most social person in the world, and I understand that. Like, sometimes it's kind of difficult to really like walk up to somebody in public and just kind of be like, "Hey, are you this person that I watch on the internet?" It's just kind of weird, you know? So I completely understand why people are like that, but then it puts me in this weird position where there's somebody like following me around the aisles like this. And I don't want to seem like some sort of egotistical piece of shit where I'm just like walking around and I like look over at this guy that's been following me for like 3 or 4 aisles and be like, "Hey, what the fuck do you want?" Or go up to them and then just be like, "Hey man, you want a picture?" And then they manage to not be somebody that was actually following me. I don't want to seem like some fucking egotistical dickhead where like either I'm gonna like tell the person to fuck off or ask the person if they want a picture, because it seems like such an awkward thing to ask somebody. If you think somebody's following you, is the first thing that comes to your mind, "Hey, do you want to take a picture with me?" or something. It's just a a weird thing, you know? It's a weird thing to say. It doesn't sound good when you say it. It's like, there's no situation where it sounds good. So it's really difficult, and they end up putting you in like this weird position where you have to ask them if like, hey, are you following me? Or like, what's up? Are you trying to take a picture, or are you actually trying to fucking murder me? Meeting people is cool. That's fine. It's just like, sometimes I don't know what's going on. So it's like, don't really know if I want this guy following me around. So maybe I should just ask, or at least let him realize like, you know, what's going on here. I mean, granted, I am a semi-paranoid type of person a little bit. A lot of the time I'm pretty relaxed, but like out in public, I'm a little more paranoid just because there's a million more elements out there. With all the crazy shit going on in the world right now, like I don't want to be out there. So it's like, I'm not really telling anyone to do anything different. It's just that's how people, you know, react to some things. I get it. I just have to explain my position because it's difficult to explain it without sounding like a complete D-bag. I mean, I'm an asshole, but I mean, not like that. It's a little bit too bold. I'll figure out what the fuck I'm doing for the rest of these days. Nightmare. Once Black Ops 4 is out, I'm just... Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos will pop up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later.